Okay, so first one, just solving equations with a variable only on one side. Remember, with any situation, you need to get the x alone or the variable, whichever one it may be. Jamie requested that we do the second one. So if I'm getting the x alone, what do I need to get rid of? The 12. And how do I get rid of the 12? Yeah, subtract it from both sides of the equal sign. So the important part to remember is, what do I have left on this side? Negative 3x. So negative 3x equals 18 minus 12 is? 6. So I have negative 3x equals 6. What do I do next? 5. Divide it by negative 3. So I have x equals, what is 6 divided by negative 3? Negative 2. So that's my answer.
So we're just solving for x here?
On that first box, we are just solving for x. Solving proportions. Which one would you guys like me to do? First, second, or third? Okay, we'll do the second one. Anytime you have a fraction equal to a fraction, how do you solve those? Do you guys remember? Cross multiply. You do need to get, one way to get rid of those denominators is just by multiplying by the denominator. And in that case, we're just cross multiplying. So we multiply the 10 by the x plus 2. So 10 and then parentheses x plus 2 equals 4. 4 times x minus 1. Now it's just an equation to solve. So what do? I distribute. 10x plus what? What's 10 times 2 plus 20 equals 4x. What's 4 times negative 1? What is 4 times 1? Negative 1, guys? Negative 4, so minus 4. All right, so I've distributed. Do I have any like terms to combine on either side of the equal sign? No. Because remember, we're not going to cross that equal sign when we're combining like terms. So then my next step after that is to take away the smaller variable. So what do I want to take away? So you don't necessarily have to take away the 4x. It's just easier because then you don't have to deal with negatives. You take the smaller one away. So 10x minus 4x is? 6x. What do I do with the 20? Well, I'm going to drop it down for now. And then I will subtract it. And then what do I drop down on this side? Negative 4. Good job with the negatives on that. So now what do I do with the 20? Now I subtract. So I've got 6x equals negative 4 minus 20. Give me negative 24. Remember, when we add negatives, we go further into the negatives, so we're at negative 24. Now we divide. So x equals what? What's negative 24 divided by 6?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Solving equations with variables on both sides. Which one do you guys want me to do? Okay. And the first one. So what is my first step?
Oh, you do those. You go from 4 to 2.
We distribute. So on the left side, exactly, there would be a negative 1 that I'm distributing. The 4x, what happens to the 4x? I drop it down. So this is going to be negative 2, so minus 2, and then negative 1 times negative 3x is positive 3x. And then what do I distribute on this side?
3.
So 3x
Negative 6.
minus 6. And then what do I do with that minus 4? Drop it down. Okay, my next step after I distribute is to do what? Simplify by combining like terms. So on the left side, what can I combine? 4x and 3x, and what does that give me? 7x. What do I do with that minus 2? Drop it down. What do I combine on the right side? Negative 6 plus negative 4, which is what? Negative 10. What do I do with the 3x? Drop it. Alright, I am simplified on both sides. Now I take away the smallest variable, so minus 3x. So I have 4x minus 2 equals negative 10. So I'm going to pull this over here because I'm going to run out of space. So 4x minus 2 equals negative 10. I need to get the 4x alone, so what do?
Add 2.
Add 2. Remember the opposite of what it is, yep. So 4x equals, what's negative 10 plus 2?
8.
Negative 8. And then I divide by 4. Yep. So some of these you guys might end up needing some extra space, that's fine. Use a separate sheet of paper if you need to. So those are the 3 different types of equations on the first page. I'm going to change the video and go to the inequalities on the next one.